Osrc television, your midweek window into the stories shaping lives across Sunshine State. And I am your host, Oyewumi Ayinigbara Abiodi. Welcome on the show. Now, today we'll turn our attention to something very important in this state, and this is about the renewed hope agenda of the government of the day. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. Thank you again for joining us on the program Sunshine Diary on Osrc television. Now, today we'll turn our attention to the Ondo State government's renewed commitment to improving healthcare delivery through strategic investment, infrastructure, upgrade, and better access to quality medical services across the state. Under the leadership of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, the government has continued to work into private organizations to enhance healthcare facilities, strengthen service delivery, and bridge existing gaps between urban and rural communities, particularly across Ondo North and South Interior districts. Let's take a closer look at the effort and how they are transforming healthcare access in the Sunshine State. The Ondo State government is actively working to improve its healthcare facilities through significant investment, infrastructure upgrades, also tackling challenges such as inadequate infrastructure, a shortage of medical professionals, and access disparities between urban and rural areas. Ondo State government, under the leadership of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, in collaboration with private organizations, is to enhance health infrastructure and improve service delivery across the state. The infrastructure renewal from Ondo South to Ondo North Senatorial District have received commendation from health workers, communities leaders, and site engineers. In Okitipokpa and in larger local governments, some health centers are battling with inadequate infrastructure and modern equipment, overcrowding, and also face issues like inconsistent power and water supply. The government is renovating existing hospitals and constructing new staff quarters across southern and northern senatorial districts of Ondo State for health delivery, provision of medical tricycles for quick response, and to also improve service delivery and portable medical solution. At Ebute Primary Health Center, Okitipokpa, the officer in charge, Mrs. Olowomuke Mojisola, thanked Governor Aiyedatiwa for the new construction of staff quarters and renovation of old ones. Mrs. Olowomuke analyzed the effectiveness of health facility provided as universal access to healthcare services to provide basic, affordable, and accessible care at the community level.
Mrs. Olowomuke Mojisola, the officer in charge of Ebute Primary Health Center, Okitipokpa. I really thank our executive governor of Ondo State for allowing this project to come to stay. And concerning this ambulance, we normally use ambulance during emergency, when there is any emergency cases, to convey clients and patients from the community to the facility, and also to transfer to refer patients from our facility to secondary facility like State Specialist Hospital Okitipokpa. And as you can see now, the ambulance drive some equipment inside, the first aid equipment. See, this is an oxygen cylinder to resuscitate the client that have difficulty in breathing, pending the time that the patient will arrive to the referral center. This is the drip stand to hold the oxygen, and if there's any IV intravenous infusion. And you can see the stretcher. This is where we lie the patient. And you see that small box there, that is the seat where the nurse or the health worker will sit down and be monitoring the vital signs of the patient. This small box, this is what we call first aid box. Inside it, there are some instruments there and drugs that we use for first aid treatment. So when they are taking the client or patient to the referral center or from the community coming to the facility here, some of this equipment there will be used, and the drugs or injections will be used to resuscitate the patient before they arrive at the facility. So that is the essence of the emergency ambulance. So instead of going here and there looking for a bike or vehicle or taxi, so once this one is standby here, we just call the driver to go and convey the client. Maybe the woman is in labor, to just convey the pregnant woman to the facility so that he can give birth. Or maybe we want to refer to other secondary facility like general hospital. Maybe the patient is bleeding or is in coma. So or maybe it's a road traffic accident. And if they bring the patient and we know that this one is not our case that we can handle, we just lay the client here, put the necessary first aid, and follow the client to the secondary facility. The issue of logistic or delay in transferring clients from primary to secondary facility will not be there again. That won't be solved. There will be early and immediate referral, transportation of patients to the secondary facility. They've done a lot and they are still doing. There is a project, ongoing project, staff quarters, room and parlor self-contained, 2 flats, about to be finished there. And they are still constructing another labor room, female ward inside the facility. Newly constructed one is still going on. When you are through, you can go and check that one. The work is going on there. We were very happy when we saw it, because before, the residential nurses, they don't have we only have just 2 rooms for 4 of them that are residents here. But now that we have quarters for them, they will be using that place now. There will be enough. It will be easy for us to even have another residential staff or doctor now. On behalf of Ebute PAC staff, the Okitipupa local government and Okitipupa community and Okitipupa local government, we really appreciate him, and we pray that the Almighty God will be with him and will lead him to the highest level. We really appreciate him, and we're very, very happy that he can see us and provide all these things for us. Not even in Ebute alone, in all 13 wards in Okitipupa local government, to build quarters for the staff, provide the emergency ambulance, another renovation borehole, and solar lights. He really did excellently.
One of the patients at Ebute Primary Health Center, Okitipupa, also appreciated the government and the health workers in the hospital for their effective services.
Like 2 months back, I've been using drugs, but my husband decided I should bring her here for a proper checkup. So we came here, so they said we should go to the lab. We carried out some tests, malaria and typhoid tests. So they discovered that typhoid in our body is very, very high. So we came back to the ward. So the nurse attended to me and told me that the typhoid, that it's God that said I should come fast, if not, so have not be what we are saying. So yesterday we started the treatment. I want to say thank you to the government that they have really done well. I would say thank you because there has been an improvement.
While speaking, architect Benga Oladipupo noted that provision of medical equipment focus on improvement of health outcomes and ensure access to quality care for all citizens.
My name is Benga Oladipupo, and I represent Planner Projects Limited. We are the contractors given the Ilaje and Oktukwa local government health facilities to construct. We have 12 facilities in Oktukwa local government and 11 facilities in Ilaje local government. Work have started in all the facility centers, and they are at various stages of completion. The work requires that we construct the staff quarters, we renovate the PHC's buildings, that's the primary health building. We supply solar power, we supply ambulances, tricycle ambulances. You will see behind me, these are some of the tricycle ambulances. We have a total of about, I think, 16 or 18 in total, the tricycle ambulances. Then the facilities that are on water can also use tricycle. So it's the boat ambulance that is being proposed for those facilities. Like I said, we have 12 facilities in Ikale in Oktukwa local government and 11 in Ilaje local government. The Oktukwa local government facilities are Ibute, Idepe, Igodon Lisa, Ilu Titun, Ikoya, Ilu Titun 1 and 2, Igbotako, Omotosho, Erinje, and Aye 1 and 2. So those are the 12 locations in Oktukwa. And in Ilaje we have in Bokoda, we have in Zion Kwekwe, Etika, Mahi, Lekpe, Ayetoro, Ilekwete, Obenla, which happens to be the Oga's place, Odonla and Moluten. That's all the facilities. And Ibegunre. For Oktukwa, we have 12 ambulances.
Okay.
Yeah. But the contractor, the subcontractor handling Ebute is different from some other places. Those contractors are doing 9 facilities, and all the ambulances for them will be delivered.
In its response to government interventions on infrastructure deficiencies, lack of modern equipment at Igodolisa in Okitupupa local government, Chief Begudu Durojaye said the renovation of old buildings and construction of new ones is a new development in the area.
My name is Begudu Moses Durojaye. All right. I'm a retired civil servant. Wow. Sincerely speaking, the community receive all this thing with jubilation. One, in that our staffs are not staying with us. Now reside there, so we can be receiving 24-hour service from them. This is a student community. Personally, I'm not far from here, so often and often, even in the night, there are calls here. Staffs are available to attend to them. So we want to thank the government so much. About Dukolowo, Moshipupo, you want to be ambulance for can still go, we can go elsewhere, even in the night. So we are very much grateful. The point is that my people, we have spoken to them severally. These ventures cost much from the government side. So the best way of reciprocating to the government is to take advantage and patronize more. In terms of delivery, in terms of health advice, health counsel, health services, taking of medical treatment and co. We are prepared to our people to please take advantage. And please, we want to say thank you so much to Mr. Governor and all the people involved in making this available to us. We are grateful. This is their time. And one of the joy of service is that when you have influenced people's life, affect people's life, I think it should be their joy to give their best to people. And I want to tell them that this is their time. And this is their time to make name as a civil servant and work hard. Posterity will justify their work, whether men rewarded them or not, like I did during my time. I'm happy today to be a retired servant. So they will also be happy at the time. So they will soon retire too.
The site engineers analyzed the quality of materials used on a construction project with the provision of medical facilities to hospitals.
I'm a Jumuda Omotere Thompson. We are in Igodan in the local government of Ondo State. We are the one that built this staff quarter for Igodan PAC. In the local government here, we have 12 communities. Igodan 1, Ebute, Idepe, Aye 1, Aye 2. We have Ilutitu 1, Ilutitu 2. We have in Igbutako. We have in Ikoya. We have in Ijodo. We have in Ranger. And the Motoso. The BOQ, they asked us to use 9-6 block, and that is what we use throughout. I can give you, let me say, 99% assurance of the building, and I'm very sure it's very durable. Fence is also involved. As for here now, we have almost completed the fence. Fence is involved, solar is involved. There's a borehole, a reticulation. So ambulance is also involved. They have some equipment they have us to provide for the facility. We're through with the staff quarter, the gatehouse, the perimeter fence, the ambulance, the water reticulation. We follow the PPE rule. In fact, when we are about to do any project in anywhere, we make sure for the safety of the people around there, we use our helmets, we use our safety boots and reflector. So for our workers and for the people around there, any moment we are going to do anything, we make sure we evacuate them. After we complete them, we can move down in.
My name is Bamdele Odetunji. My position is a site engineer. The construction is nice. As you can see, you see that at least by the glory of God, we have successfully completed, the project already, and the building, including everything. The facility is well prepared and well organized, and the people in the community accepted our job as well, and they accepted everything that we'll be doing. So concerning this, I believe even with the standard of the facility is well being programmed and well being placed, and at a particular given period. So definitely, I hope the people of the community will surely enjoy and feel fine about the project. I enjoy this community is a well welcoming community. So they welcome us, and at least with everything, the community welcomes us. And at least, as you can see, even before you came here, you can see the place is where peace. Even the community is peaceful as well. This very community is peaceful. The main health center, it has been renewed. Both the roof, the doors, the walls, the painting. A lot of things were being done here as well, because as at the time we came here, both the main center is seriously rough, and we also make all our possible best to put it in place, at least to make it well placed and a place, let me say, a conducive center for the community. At least because not only this community that are visiting this health center, so we make it conducive and for the staffs working over here to for this place to be more easier for them to be accessed by other communities and other places as well. So we've done a lot of things in the main building by painting, because getting here the place is being, it was seriously rough and it's being disturbed, let me say disrupted by bats and some other things. As you can see from other buildings, the way they placed and the net against the bat, but you can't find that here any longer. So everything has been well placed. Let me say concerning the, what is it called, the maternity room, the labor room, the main walls and every other thing, we've added and we've made it more improved and more better than how it was before, and we make everything okay for them. And even the nurses and the doctors, we also make sure we see to each of their complaints, at least to make it better for them as well.
Other health workers reviewed that a challenging situation has been managed by government initiatives and improvement. The people of Ondo North Senatorial District have also benefited from the health transformation by Ondo State Government, as the state government is actively involved in renovating and remodeling existing hospitals and reconstructing the old ones. Both health workers and the residents commended the government for the primary health care, which aims at reforming health sectors in providing quality and accessible services to the people.
My name is Charles Essen, the project manager of this project. I'm representing Emina Nigeria Limited. This is Oba 1 Primary Healthcare Center among the 16 that we are to embark upon in Akoko. This one is located at Akoko Southwest. Now we are in Owalosi Primary Healthcare Center. We have Okadu Primary Healthcare Center. We have Owase Primary Healthcare Center, all in Akoko Southwest local government. We have Ikomo Primary Healthcare Center. We have Ekpeme, that is Akoko Southeast. Ekpeme. We have also another one in Ikpe, Primary Healthcare Center. That is the two we have in Akoko Southeast. Now coming down to Ikare axis, we have a Primary Healthcare Center at Ekonle. We have one at Edo. We have another one at Abaluku, that is a Akoko Northwest. We have one in Arigidi, we call it Arigidi 1, Odiolo. We have another one in Akunu. We have in Iboropa, Primary Healthcare Center. We have in Eshe, that is also Akoko Northwest. I think that covers the 16 primary health care center, what we are working on, the upgrade in Akoko.
My name is Onijoni Momoni, officer in charge of this primary health care facility. This is primary health care center, Owalushi, and it's in Owalushi in Owaro, Akoko. First and foremost, all glory to God Almighty for make this thing to happen this time, because it is what we have been expecting for long, and we thank God that it's come to pass during this time. Also, we want to appreciate our Excellency, our Governor Lucky Urimi Datiwa, for bringing such a thing to this community and to this primary health center. Toward this new staff quarters, we thank God, because it is what we have been expecting for long, because there's no any accommodation for staff from time. But from now, we thank God, because it has come to stay, and all our staff are very thanking the government for bringing it to us here, and also the renovation that happened during this time, because all our patients that are coming here, they are all rejoicing for all this new renovation. So we thank government.
Some describe the initiative of the state government as the right approach that meets the needs of all residents, ensuring better health outcomes and a stronger future. Indeed, the continuous investment and infrastructure renewal across Ondo North and South Central districts now reflects the state government's strong resolve to deliver quality healthcare services to every citizen, no matter where they live. Now, as more facilities are upgraded and access improves, residents can look forward to better healthcare outcomes and a stronger, more resilient healthcare system for the Sunshine State. And that's the package for today on Sunshine Diary on Osrc Television. Join us again next time for another edition. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. Bye for now.